Join us in a historical journey with TopThangs. Today, we'll be delving deep into the life of a man whose name is etched in the annals of American history. We're introducing George Washington, the first President of the United States. Born in 1732 in Westmoreland, Virginia, Washington was destined to become a figurehead in the fight for American independence. From his formative years in Virginia to his ascension to the presidency, George Washington's life was a testament to resilience, courage, and dedication. Let's start by exploring his early life. Growing up on his family's tobacco plantation, Washington's childhood was steeped in the hard realities of 18th century colonial America. Yet, these humble beginnings helped to shape his character, fortifying him with the resolve that would later become legendary. Next, we dive into his pivotal role in the Revolutionary War. Serving as the Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army, Washington led his troops against the might of the British Empire. His strategic genius and revolutionary spirit were key in turning the tide in favor of the colonists, forever altering the course of history. We'll then scrutinize his influential presidency, which set the foundation for the nation that we know today. Washington's presidency, although marked by its own set of challenges, was distinguished by its steadfast adherence to democratic principles. His commitment to the nation, his foundational role in shaping the American presidency, and his dedication to the cause of liberty have made him of American patriotism. Throughout this journey, we'll be utilizing a variety of sources to provide a holistic view of Washington's life. From personal letters to military documents to accounts from his contemporaries, we aim to build a comprehensive understanding of this towering figure. Our exploration will not only delve into his achievements, but also his challenges. We'll explore his personal struggles, his complex relationships, and the challenging decisions he had to make. This journey is not just about recounting facts, it's about understanding the man behind the legend. Through this exploration, we hope to provide insights into Washington's character, his values, and his vision for America. We aim to paint a vivid picture of a man who, despite his flaws, continues to inspire millions around the world. So, strap yourself in for an enlightening journey into the life of one of America's most revered figures. As we navigate through the intriguing facets of Washington's life, we hope to enhance your understanding of American history and ignite a passion for historical exploration. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. Welcome back to TopThangs. To start off, we will venture deeper into George Washington's life, delving beyond the typical historical events to uncover the man who was George Washington. Let's embark on this journey by delving into his early years. Although we've briefly touched upon his upbringing in the colonial province of Virginia, there's enough information yet to be discovered about his formative years. What were the unique experiences that shaped this young boy's character and worldview? And how did his environment influence him as he grew? What aspirations did young George nurse as he grew up in the raw, uncharted territories of America? And how did these dreams evolve and mature as he transitioned from boyhood to adolescence, and eventually to adulthood? We will probe these intriguing questions to better understand the early influences on the character of this great man. Next, we will dive into the relatively obscure aspects of Washington's military career. While his role as the Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army during the American Revolutionary War is widely documented, many tales of audacity, courage, tactical brilliance remain hidden in the shadows of history. Hence, we will shine the spotlight on these untold stories that portray the true essence of Washington's military genius. We'll also delve into the nature of his relationships with his troops, his distinctive leadership style marked by humility and resilience, and the many challenges he faced and surmounted on the ever-turbulent battlefield. After exploring his military career, we will turn our attention to the political sphere and scrutinize his presidential tenure in greater detail. We'll dissect the policies he crafted and implemented, the hurdles that he conquered, and the indelible imprint he left on the fabric of American democracy. From his inaugural address laden with hope and promise to his poignant farewell speech, we'll do a thorough analysis of his words and deeds to gain a more profound understanding of his vision for the budding nation of America. Subsequently, we will delve into the societal and economic ramifications of his decisions. How did his policies impact the lives of common citizens? What was his stance on slavery, and how did it influence his presidency? How did Washington's economic shape the growth trajectory of the nascent nation? We'll attempt to answer these complex queries to portray a comprehensive picture of Washington's administrative acumen. Finally, we'll explore the enduring global impact of his decisions and actions. How did his choices and policies chart the course of American history? How does his legacy continue to reverberate through the corridors of history, influencing the world even today? We will strive to answer these compelling questions and more as we peel away the layers of the enduring legend of George Washington. In these explorations, we aim to provide an in-depth understanding of this remarkable figure who was the architect of modern America. And as we continue this journey of discovery, we hope you are as captivated as we are by the life and works of George Washington. And if you're enjoying the journey thus far, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to TopThangs for more insightful deep dives into the lives of history's most influential figures. Welcome back to TopThangs, and thank you for sticking with us as we delve deeper into the fascinating life and monumental legacy of the esteemed George Washington. In this segment, we will take a journey away from the public persona that many know and love, venturing instead into the private sphere of the man himself. To begin our exploration, we will shed light on Washington's childhood, a fundamental part of his life that shaped his values and ultimately his destiny. Growing up in colonial Virginia in the mid-1700s, George Washington was the eldest of 6 children. His father, Augustine Washington, was a prominent tobacco planter and landowner, and his mother, Mary Ball Washington, was a stern and religious woman. Their guiding influence on Washington's upbringing, principles, and worldview cannot be overstated. We will delve into the impact of his family dynamics, the lessons they imparted, and how they molded him. Next, we will explore Washington's education, or rather, the lack thereof. His formal schooling was limited, yet he possessed an insatiable curiosity and a deep-seated love for learning. Was his self-education a sign of his determination, or a testament to his resourcefulness? We will unpack these aspects and reveal how they contributed to his unique leadership style. Equally intriguing is the environment George Washington grew up in. The colonial world was filled with its own set of trials and tribulations. How did the socio-political landscape of the time influence his worldview? How did it shape his leadership style and political ideologies? These are aspects we will delve into, painting a vivid picture of the world that he inhabited. Moving away from his early life, also explore his personal interests and hobbies. What did a young George Washington enjoy doing in his spare time? From an early love for horse riding and hunting to a lifelong fascination with agriculture, George Washington's passions were as diverse as they were influential. Next, we will delve into Washington's relationships. A military hero and a revered president, George Washington was known for his stoic demeanor and commanding presence. Yet, who was he away from the public eye? As a friend, husband, son, and brother, Washington had a softer, more intimate side. We will explore these relationships with his family members, his beloved wife Martha, and his close friends and associates, offering a different perspective of the man. Furthermore, we will examine Washington's personal values and beliefs. We will dive into his personal writings and letters to gain a better understanding of his inner thoughts and feelings. How did these shape his actions and decisions? How did they influence his presidency and the development of the fledgling nation he led? Lastly, we will discuss the personal struggles and challenges Washington faced. Despite being often depicted as a victorious figure, Washington had his fair share of hardships. From the loss of loved ones and the stress of war to the challenges of leading a young nation, we will chronicle these trials and tribulations, showing you a human side of Washington that's often overlooked. Through this comprehensive exploration, we hope to paint a more intimate and human portrait of George Washington, the man behind the legend. As we continue this journey, we invite you to see George Washington in a new light. Beyond the public figure, we want to introduce you to a complex and relatable individual, a man who loved, learned, struggled, and triumphed. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to TopThangs for more insightful deep dives into the lives and legacies of history's most influential figures. Stay tuned as we continue to peel back the layers on the life of George Washington. Welcome back to TopThangs, and thank you for staying with us on this illuminating journey through the life of George Washington. A titan among men, Washington's indelible mark on history stretches beyond his presidency into a rich, varied, and tenacious life. We've explored his early years, his family, his education, and his personal life. We've examined his upbringing in colonial Virginia, set against the backdrop of a blossoming new world. We've seen how his family, particularly the influence of his older half-brother Lawrence, shaped his character and ignited his ambition. The next chapter of our journey immerses us in Washington's military career, a period that would determine his path to greatness. He was not born into a military life. His initial appointment as a major in the Virginia militia stemmed from necessity rather than aspiration. Yet it was here that Washington began to exhibit the leadership and strategic acumen that would later define his military and political careers. We will walk through the crucible of the French and Indian War, an arena where Washington's military prowess was forged and refined. From a raw, inexperienced major in the Virginia militia to a seasoned and respected leader, Washington's transformation was both remarkable and instrumental in his subsequent appointment as the Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army during the Revolutionary War. In this pivotal role, Washington orchestrated a symphony of military strategies, leadership tactics, and decisive battles that culminated in the birth of a new nation. We'll delve deep into the heart of this era, examining each battle's significance and uncovering the inspiring tales of bravery and resilience that defined the Revolutionary War. Turning the page to his presidency, we will explore the uncharted territory Washington was tasked to navigate. Leading a newly independent nation, his presidency was a journey into the unknown. From the establishment of the first presidential cabinet to the precedent-setting two-term limit, we will unravel Washington's decisions and their profound impact on the presidency as we know it today. One of the standout moments from his presidency was his farewell address, a powerful and prophetic letter offering guidance to future generations. We'll analyze his thought-provoking warnings against political factionalism and foreign alliances and discuss their ongoing relevance in today's political landscape. Following his political career, we will survey the physical monuments and memorials that honor Washington's legacy. These landmarks, from the towering Washington Monument to his quaint home at Mount Vernon, serve as reminders of his enduring impact. We will delve into their histories, examining how they continue to immortalize him, inspire millions, and preserve his memory. As we approach the end of our exploration of Washington's life, we will reflect on his enduring influence. His values, principles, and indomitable spirit continue to shape America and the world. How does his story inspire us? What lessons can we draw his life? We will ponder these questions and more as we conclude our comprehensive exploration of the life and legacy of George Washington. Stay with us as we continue to unveil the multifaceted persona of George Washington. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to TopThangs for more fascinating deep dives into the lives and legacies of history's most influential figures. Stay tuned. We're back with TopThangs, continuing our journey through the life and legacy of George Washington. Let's keep unfolding the corners of his illustrious life, one that has truly been seminal in shaping the United States of America as we know it today. Having thoroughly explored his upbringing, military career and presidency, and having taken a virtual tour of the physical monuments built his honor, we're stepping into another dimension of his influence, a dimension that transcends the passage of time. We're all set to delve deeper into the modern-day resonance of Washington's legacy. Now one may wonder, how does a man who lived more than 2 centuries ago continue to impact contemporary society? How do the principles that he lived by and the values he espoused manifest themselves in our society and government today? How does he continue to influence even beyond the borders of the United States? Remember, the influence of a man of Washington's stature is far-reaching, and that's what we're here to explore. We'll kickstart this exploration by inspecting the influence of Washington's leadership style on modern political leaders. His unimpeachable integrity, his unwavering dedication to public service, and his uncanny ability to unite diverse groups of people. These are the benchmarks that define effective leadership. We'll hear from renowned historians, leading political scientists, and contemporary political leaders themselves about how Washington's leadership approach continues to inspire them and shape their decisions. Following this, we'll dive into Washington's significant impact on American education. From the elementary school level, right up to university-level American history courses, Washington's life and achievements form the bedrock of understanding the nation's past. We'll take a look at how educators deftly incorporate Washington's legacy into their lesson plans and how students absorb, perceive, and interpret his pivotal role in American history. Then we'll dissect one of the most critical pieces of Washington's legacy, his farewell address, and its role in today's political discourse. His cautionary words against political factionalism and forming foreign alliances is a precious gem of wisdom that to be relevant in today's world. We will delve into how these century-old cautions are interpreted and applied in the current political climate. Lastly, we'll broaden our horizons and take a global perspective, exploring how Washington's legacy is perceived and valued worldwide. We'll engage with international historians, diplomats, and global citizens to understand how Washington's leadership and the values he staunchly upheld, such as liberty, unity, have influenced global politics and societies. So join us on this exciting exploration as we delve deeper into the modern-day relevance of George Washington's enduring legacy. As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to TopThangs for more insightful journeys into the lives and legacies of history's most influential figures. Stay tuned! Welcome back to TopThangs. We've delved deep into the life of George Washington, discussing his political prowess, his contributions to education, and the continuing global influence he wields. However, there's a facet of his legacy we've not yet examined: his impact on popular culture. Yes, you heard it right. George Washington, the first president of the United States, extends his influence even into the realm of pop culture. In this episode, we'll take an in-depth journey into the diverse world of pop culture, spanning across literature, art, film, music, and even the digital world of memes. We'll explore how Washington's image and narrative have been continually modified, adapted, and often humorously twisted to appeal to the ever-changing preferences of popular culture. Diving into our first segment on literature, we'll scrutinize how Washington's persona has been characterized in a wide array of novels and biographies over the past centuries. We'll further venture into the intriguing world of historical fiction, where gifted authors have ingeniously interpreted and reinterpreted Washington's life and era. Following literature, we'll shift our focus to the sphere of visual arts. Here, we'll discuss the iconic paintings and sculptures of Washington that have rendered a lasting impact on society. We'll also delve into contemporary forms of artistic expression, such as graphic novels and street art, highlighting how these diverse art forms contribute to the larger narrative of Washington's legacy. Subsequently, we'll navigate into the realm of film and television. We'll examine how Washington's character has been vividly portrayed in numerous historical dramas, documentaries, and biopics. We'll also shed light on some unexpected appearances of Washington in less conventional genres like science fiction and animation, demonstrating the dynamism of his character. On a jovial note, we'll probe into the world of music and internet culture. From Broadway chartbusters like Hamilton to viral internet memes, we'll delve into how Washington's legacy has been remixed, reinterpreted, and reintegrated for the digital age, reaching audiences of all ages and backgrounds. Lastly, we'll explore how Washington's image has permeated the world of advertising and branding. From automobile commercials to apparel brands, Washington's likeness is leveraged to create a powerful impact. We'll analyze how these commercial applications of Washington's image underline his enduring influence and cultural significance. Hence, this episode promises an engaging and insightful journey through the various facets of George Washington's presence in popular culture. The exploration of Washington's influence on popular culture allows us to understand his legacy in a fascinatingly light, bridging the gap between history and current pop culture trends. So, get ready to embark on this exciting ride through the world of George Washington in pop culture. As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to TopThangs for more engrossing content. Stay tuned! Welcome back, folks. We've been exploring the legacy of George Washington in pop culture, but now, let's shift gears and delve into a different aspect of his life. We're about to embark on a splendid journey that traces the odyssey of George Washington, from his modest beginnings to his emergence as a global figure revered by many. In this segment, we will pause time, enabling us to travel back to the era of colonial Virginia, where a young George Washington spent his childhood. This journey begins on the verdant lands of rural Virginia, where Washington was raised. Here, amidst the bucolic charm we'll highlight the pivotal influences that sculpted the characteristics and morals of the future president. His early years were a significant period of his life, which would later lay the foundation of his leadership philosophy. From the tranquil countryside, we'll step onto the tumultuous battlegrounds of the French and Indian War and the American Revolution. We'll offer an in-depth exploration of Washington's military career marked by numerous triumphs interlaced with setbacks. This stage of his was instrumental in honing his leadership finesse and strategic prowess. The trials and tribulations he faced on these battlefields helped him develop a clear understanding of the complexity of war and the importance of strategic decision-making. As our journey progresses, we'll transition into the political sphere, where Washington's presidency became a defining moment for the highest office in the United States. Together, we'll delve into his unique leadership style and his far-sighted policies. We'll scrutinize how his presidency has left an indelible impact on the nation's political landscape. Washington was an individual of profound vision, and we will explore how he steered the newly formed nation towards stability and prosperity. After thoroughly investigating his presidency, we will move forward to examine Washington's life post-presidency. We will evaluate the monumental legacy he left behind and the ways it continues to reverberate throughout our society today. His decisions, actions, and principles are still echoed in the corridors of power, shaping the United States and influencing the world. In the final stages of our journey, we'll delve into how Washington's odyssey from his humble origins to his iconic has been portrayed and reinterpreted in various mediums. We'll explore how these interpretations have further solidified his position as an enduring figure in the annals of history. Whether it's literature, art, or cinema, Washington's life and legacy are omnipresent, reminding us of his enduring influence on our world. So fasten your seatbelts as we prepare to navigate through the fascinating life of George Washington, illuminating his remarkable achievements and his inspirational legacy. This journey promises to be a blend of historical exploration and inspirational storytelling, offering you a unique perspective on one of the world's most revered leaders. We hope that by the end of this journey, you'll have gained a deeper appreciation for George Washington and the pivotal role he played in shaping our world. As we close this segment, we want to remind you that our exploration into the life and legacy of George Washington does not end here. We will continue to bring you captivating content that delves into different aspects of history, culture, and society. We hope you will continue to accompany us on these insightful journeys. As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to TopThangs for more captivating content. Stay tuned. Welcome back to TopThangs, folks. We've just journeyed through the fascinating life of George Washington, from his humble beginnings in the rural landscapes of Virginia to his impressive ascent as a global icon. Now, in Scene 8 of our riveting series, we're going to delve even deeper into the lasting legacy of this towering figure, focusing specifically on his leadership qualities that have made him a beacon of inspiration, not just for his contemporaries, but for generations to come. Our journey begins on the rough and unpredictable battlefields where Washington honed his leadership skills. From his military career during the tumultuous period of the French and Indian War, we'll unravel the events that were instrumental in shaping his tactical thinking. We'll explore how every victory, and even each defeat, fed into his evolution as a decisive commander, a strategic thinker, and a compassionate leader. Then, we'll shift our focus to commanding the Continental Army during the American Revolution, a period that really tested and brought out Washington's mettle as a leader. Through tales of bravery, of trial and error, and of eventual triumph, we'll delve into how his calmness in the face of adversity, his unyielding resolve, and his ability to inspire his troops shaped him into the formidable leader that we know him as today. Next, we'll transition smoothly into the political sphere, exploring the consequential years of Washington's presidency. We'll delve into his unique leadership style, which was marked by a humility that was rare amongst the leaders of his time, a high level of integrity, and an unwavering commitment to the nation he held dear. We'll also shed light on the visionary policies that he formulated and implemented, policies that laid the foundation for the United States as we know it today. From his stance on neutrality in foreign wars, to his views on slavery and his economic policies, we'll take you through the thought processes behind these policies, his successes, and also the criticisms he faced. From there, we'll transition into an assessment of Washington's post-presidency life. Despite decidedly stepping away from public service, his influence did not wane. We will explore how his wisdom, even in retirement, continued to guide the nation, and how his legacy became a benchmark for future leaders. Finally, we'll delve into the portrayal of Washington's leadership in pop culture. Whether through rich and engaging literature, visually stunning art, or memorable film portrayals, his life and leadership have been a source of inspiration and introspection. We'll discuss how these portrayals have further solidified his standing as a timeless leader, whose principles continue to guide leaders around the world. So, buckle up and prepare yourselves as we embark on this captivating journey, a journey that explores the multifaceted leadership legacy of the one and only George Washington. We hope that this deep, detailed dive will not only fill you with awe, but also provide you with a new perspective on the man behind the legend. We aspire to inspire you to emulate his qualities in your own life. As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to TopThangs for more insightful, thought-provoking content. Stay tuned.